Well, greetings to you. At long last, I'm very happy to say, with the assistance of some of my young friends in the city, I have been able to bring out at long last the second edition of my book, Magic of Banking, The Coming Collapse. And a lot of my followers and subscribers have bought this book already. This one is bang up to date. All the graphics are up to date. And as you can see, it's a lot thicker because very kindly, some top international experts in the economics field have donated a few chapters of their own on various other subjects or to endorse the position. It's an Austrian school economics book. It's of the Austrian school. And it's something that youngsters won't find on the shelves in their universities, where Keynesianism rules, which has got it into this mess that the countries and in fact the world is in at the moment, with over 270 trillion pounds worth of debt. We can't go on like this. It's utterly ludicrous. Inflation is coming through. No matter what the government tells you, we know that it's much more than 3% or 4%. It's nearer 10 and it's still rising and it's not transitory. This book will give you some tips like the last one did, and I've had a lot of thank you letters from 6 years ago where I recommended that you bought gold, for example, and those people who've done that have done very nicely. The book is designed for the intelligent layman, the butcher, the baker, the surgeon, the cab driver, the people who know that this isn't right. They know it's not getting right, but they're not getting the truth from mainstream broadcasting. If you can read and master this book, I can assure you, you will know more and understand more than any financial journalist you see on mainstream media, all right? Because they don't know anything. And it'll be like Her Majesty said at the last crisis of 2007, how is it nobody saw this coming? Well, ma'am, I saw it coming, all right? I saw it coming. And so did readers of my book, and my sponsors and supporters saw it coming. So if you get this book, you will be ahead of the game. Nothing can stop this financial crisis, all right? And it's going to be much, much worse than the 2007, 2008 crisis. Much worse. The numbers are much, much bigger. So this is going to help you. It's a not-for-profit book. This isn't for profit. I'm bringing it to you at £7, largely because everybody's worked on it with me for free. And so you can still get it for £7. We've got a different purchasing system which will be attached to this, you'll see on this clip, so that it can be delivered to you in time for Christmas. With those of you who would like an inscription too, £7, postage on top of that. Buy this book. Don't wait for it to happen to you. Don't sit there stunned by what's coming down the path at you. This will tell you how, at least, what's coming and some tips on how to avoid it. Well, greetings to you. As you know, social media was a wonderful invention so that we could all communicate with each other and share our views and share views that aren't necessarily in line with the establishment, the global establishment, which is run mainly by banks and big pharma. So I've been doing my best to do that, but I am increasingly being shadow banned or taken down, and so are many others. So beware of that, and I will be tagging anything I do in the future with various sources and various channels so that you will know, well, I've been censored from this, but I've been censored, but you can find it somewhere else. So the whole thing can continue. And I think some of these new channels, which aren't owned by the establishment or influenced by the establishment, banks and big pharma and all the rest, you'll be able to follow the facts. And that doesn't mean fact checkers, of course, which are owned by the establishment. So I just thought I'd give you the heads up on that. And thank you for your sponsorship and your support. I thank you for it. Without you and the information that sometimes you people send me, I couldn't continue. Thank you again. As most of you know, my work is very heavily independently research based. and I get my information from all over the world. It would help if you press the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, because the more subscribers I have, the more likely it is that international independent research institutes will share their material with me. It's most helpful, and then of course I automatically share it with you. So surprise, won't cost you anything. Thank you very much.